Yeah, wrestling queen, step in the Cypher. Yeah, trap beat bang, set the whole thing on fire. Yeah, 808 knock, yeah, we talk that pain. If you ain't really built for this, stay in your lane. Yeah, queens on the mic, pressure too strong. Dirty South trap with the rope still on. Bass hit heavy like a body slam. Opinions crack tables, yeah, we not fans. Real talk only, no storyline lies. Every scar real, look deep in our eyes. From late night cards to the main event, we break down moments that the world never forget. No soft takes, it's that fight night tone. Trap music talk, yeah, we right at home. Who run the ring? Queens. Who talk that truth? Queens. Who let it score? Queens. Say it loud. Queens. Yeah, who run the ring? Queens. Yeah, who talk that truth? Queens. Yeah, who let it sport? Queens. Yeah, say it loud. Queens. Yeah, 808 slide like a finisher hit. Every ball land, yeah, we mean that shit. Call out weak runs, praise the greats. Legends get respect, rookies earn their place. Trap drums punch with a championship sound. Every episode pressure, no backing down. From bell to bell, we dissect the game. Queens talk wrestling, remember the name. Yeah, wrestling queens, yeah, we dominate. Trap house heat with a heavyweight debate. Bass still knock, pride still proof. Queens run the ring, now salute, yeah. Bell ring, yeah, yeah. Bell ring, trap fade out. Welcome to the Cypher. Yeah. Who run the ring? Queens. Who talk that truth? Queens.
Hey everybody, welcome. We are the Wrestling Queen Cypher. If this is your first time, thank you for coming. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you're coming back, thanks for coming back. Let's go ahead and get into it. So, long story short, a lot has happened. We're on the road to WrestleMania, so shit's getting real. So last night, a lot of people have asked for championship title matches to change. Now we need something to change it on the weekly shows. You got it. You got Cody Rhodes. He defeated Drew McIntyre. He is now your undisputed champion again. So I kind of want, oh God, I kind of want to ask you and ask the people watching, like, how do we feel about Cody being the champion again? He's the third time undisputed champion. 3 times. So I'm gonna start with Phil. How do you feel, Phil?
You know, I'm excited as hell. As long as it's off of Drew. I didn't give a shit who it went to, as long as it was off of Drew. So I'm excited. It's something different. And then I think with him and Randy going to WrestleMania, it's more of a long-term story. They have history. So I feel like that would have been a lot better.
Okay. Mimi, how do you feel?
I agree with that. Randy and Cody have more of a story that they can build off of for the match. I mean, Drew had grown on me before he got the title. And then when he got it, I'm like, okay, thank God. But I didn't realize that he was actually going to whine more once he got the title. I'm like, I thought maybe he was like, okay, no, I'm a champion now, you know. No, that's not what happened. So it was like, okay, well, you know, I'm not like Cody's number one fan, but I'm not a hater either. So I'm like, well, do that. That's fine. Him and Randy, everybody was kind of asking for it. They have a story. I'm fine with it.
Yeah, 2 things out of that though. Like, I think I was more excited about Jacob interfering than Cody and Drew. I mean, to be honest, I was very indifferent about Cody and Drew. I mean, kind of figured that it was going to come back to Cody at some point. So I wasn't surprised that Cody won. So I'm excited for what's going to happen to Jacob, when Jacob's going to become, you know, in the running for that title. Now, as far as Randy and Cody, do you think a heel turn has to come out of that match?
Yes. I think Cody performs better as a heel.
Okay.
And I mean, we've been dealing with a heel Randy for years. So
yeah, I mean, it just kind of sucks because, you know, I feel like even Randy said he likes being a face. I feel like there just kind of needs to be more like the in-between characters. Like the face and heel, like this kind of getting old for me. Because it's like, why can't we have more of heel on heel in a story than the heel versus face? But maybe, what do you think? Do we feel like Randy has to be heel going into this match or afterwards?
I mean, I don't think he has to, but he should. I mean, I'm not against heel Cody versus heel Randy. If that would be the case, I'm here for that. But I feel like it's time for Randy to be able to be heel again, because it's like for a lot of us who were watching Randy in that like legend killer time, it's just like we need Randy to start punt kicking people. That's kind of, I mean, he's always had that where like he can do babyface easy, but that heelish tendency does come out and it's natural. So nobody's like, oh, he's heel. And I'm like, no, it's just Randy being Randy. It's not really, it's kind of like the whole Roman thing where we're like, he's not heavily one or the other. He's just Roman. I think Randy is kind of the same way where we don't have to put a title on him. He's Randy. And it's like, if he does some like out of pocket stuff where he's just being ruthless, it's like, well, I mean, look who you're dealing with. So if we get heel on heel, I mean, I think that would be a lot more entertaining than trying to have one be a, face and one being a heel.
Yeah. I mean, even after he killed Trick, I still didn't get no vibes from Randy. I just got Randy vibes.
It would be good if both of them turned heel at WrestleMania.
Like together?
Same time. Because, I mean, you got them gunning for the belt. So, I mean, Randy needs to punt kick and Cody just needs to just crash out. He going to win by any means necessary. That's the Cody that we need.
Now,
go ahead, Mimi.
I was going to say, I'm wondering if it's almost like Cody's turning into Jade to where they keep like missing the timing to turn him. They keep teasing it. It doesn't happen. And then he does something that's heelish, but then they try to overcompensate to make him a babyface again. They're doing that. They did that with Jay, where it's like, oh, crash out, Jay's coming.
Never got it.
With Cody. How many times have we thought Cody was about to turn and it didn't happen? But he's still doing stuff that looks like he's a heel, but it's like, no, Cody's still our QB1. He's still,
Yeah.
So it's timing. They always keep like missing when that opening is, and they miss it, and then they try to make up for it.
I think that's part of some of the disconnect that he may have with some of the fans. At least me. Like he does a lot of heel shit, and then he comes out as this mega baby face, kissing babes and stuff. And I'm like, whoa, like you just snuck a win hitting somebody with a chair last week. But then now you're coming out kissing the baby. What are we doing?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's the disconnect I personally have with Cody. Because I mean, it has nothing to do with his in-ring stuff. Has nothing to do with even with the character. It's just like the consistency of the type of character he is. And that's just kind of what I have against Cody.
Yeah. I agree.
Now, do you feel like, we kind of touched on this before, like, do you see Cody as a transitional champion into a bigger run for somebody else? Because, I mean, I know Randy's headed towards a huge number, but there's a lot of people in the running for that belt. You have a Jacob Fatu, you have, I would even say Damian Priest and Aleister Black to some extent, Trick Williams, Sami Zayn's looking crazy right now.
Sammy. Damn Sammy. I'm so sick of his. I like Sammy, but god damn it, I'm sick of him.
Yeah, Trick's definitely in that picture. Especially the beef they're teasing with Randy. Randy wins, yeah.
He sold the shit out of that RKO last night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I mean, like, do we have Cody as a champ for a long time? If he does win it, Mania and retains.
I see him as a transitional. I see him actually putting somebody over, and I possibly see it being Jacob. Okay. Because you got to think, if Cody wins at WrestleMania, that's an automatic match for Jacob because he helped you win the belt.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I feel like we need to have Jacob versus Drew first.
oh, that's definitely coming.
That needs to happen. But I do agree with you. If anybody deserves like their opportunity for the belt, it's definitely Jacob. He's been involved in this storyline for how long now? Since he got back.
Exactly.
So I mean,
Before.
it makes sense. Yeah, that's true. It was before everything
'cause you remember
happened.
Drew attacked him in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So he's been in that storyline for a long time. So
Mhm.
once we get that, I think it'll kind of be like, well, you beat the former champion and you helped the current champion get his belt back.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah. I would say this, like, I want to see Jacob go through the whole roster. Kind of like what Ova's doing without the title right now. I want to see Jacob do that with the title. Because since his debut, I've seen him with the undisputed title. Like, they kind of teased it with Cody, when he was trying to be divisive between him and Solo. So, like, I've seen Jacob with that title. And, as far as, like, future-wise, it needs to happen. But don't make him look weak with the title if you choose to go that route. Yeah.
that's probably the main concern.
Yeah.
Is if they finally get it on him, but then they make him look weak and snatch it off of him like it was his fault, kind of thing.
That's kind of what they did with the U.S. title, I feel like.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah.
Who did he lose it to? Did he lose it Solo?
Who did he lose it to?
You said Jacob, right?
Jacob Fatu, yeah.
Yeah, when he had
Solo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was Solo.
Yeah.
Took it back. Yeah.
Remember,
it was like 4 or 5 people jumped him in order for Solo.
Yeah. Yep.
It took a whole village, yeah.
A whole village.
It's funny because it's like Jacob was literally throwing Bronson Reed all over the place in the Indies. And you expect me to believe he's going to get beat by half the roster okay.
Exactly. Have several seats. Exactly.
And he wasn't even in the kind of shape that he is now. And he was doing it.
Yep. Yeah. But no, it is what it is. I feel like the title pictures for this brand are changing. And I feel like it's highlighting a lot of wrestlers who've been in the back for a long time. Because what's happening with Carmella Hayes, it doesn't need to stop anytime soon. He had another match this week. The Open Challenge match did continue. He got another victory. And I'm glad to see it. I'm glad to see it. He had someone from AAA this week.
Wagner?
It was a heel. Dr.
Yeah.
Wagner. Yeah.
Right. So and that was a very good match. And that move nothing but net. I feel like it's becoming more popular. Like a lot of us who already know him, we know the move, but now like they're kind of spotlighting the move. I don't know. I'm happy to see, and I hope it doesn't stop anytime soon. But do you think he's gonna get maybe a PLE match at Mania?
I would hope. They need to have all the mid-card titles on there.
Yeah.
They do. I mean, it makes sense.
And some non-title matches.
Yeah.
Absolutely. They have a lot of storylines that can easily build matches without a title being involved.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Exactly. Especially with like the IC.
I mean, even around the US belt, they have Ilya and The Miz. They can make that happen. Or have
he is cursed.
I know, right?
Yeah, that's wild. Oof. Yeah. What show is Danhausen on? Is he a free agent right now?
That's what it seems like, because he was on Raw
so.
And then SmackDown last night.
Yeah, because he cursed Dom, so they had him. Yeah.
Yeah. Oof. Okay. Well, good for him. I need him to go on that WrestleMania card and curse a couple people. Pump. Go ahead and curse him, even though he doesn't need it. No. Hey, I said what I said last week. I'm in it. Right. I don't need to say it again.
I mean, I'm gonna just say this. He kind of cursed himself by that last line he said. So he may not need.
Yeah.
Did y'all see the interview with Punk? Well, the little vlog that they did with him and AJ the week of Elimination Chamber. And he basically said that they don't have him doing anything. So every time he gets in the ring, he feels rusty. He was like, I don't compete enough. You know, when I wasn't champion, I was fighting every week. And then now that I'm champion, I don't really fight. So every time I get in the ring, you know, I feel like I have something to prove. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. It's like he sets himself up for this.
He did. And when I heard that, I was like, what the fuck? Why would you say that?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the first step is admitting it. But goddamn, like, we see it. Like, we don't need you to point it out.
Yeah. It's like he's telling on himself and WWE because we know a lot of their champions aren't active once they get their titles. They aren't as active as they were before they got them. So he's kind of telling on himself and the business. So
the match is telling on themselves. I'm gonna just leave it alone. I'm just gonna move on. I'm just gonna move on.
Just foot in mouth constantly.
Exactly.
Jeez. Ooh. All I'm gonna say is this: them signs, money they better deliver. I know they're gonna be checking them, but you know what's gonna slip.
They better. One gonna slip through the crack. One gonna slip.
Right. Who's gonna be the hero on that?
Somebody.
Right. Ooh, just an RIP Larry. That's all we need. But anyways, so the women. They are doing great. I'm excited to see what's going to happen on Mania with the women. They did have a celebration with Lash. Well, I'm such a car, Jesus. But Lash Legend and Nia Jax. Look, it's still early here, okay? But Lash Legend and Nia Jax, they won. I mean, don't you feel like it's weird, though? You did all that to be another tag team? Like they got rid of her tag team partner? Just to put her in another tag team? That is so weird.
Basically.
I'm happy for them. I like them together. I'm not gonna hold you. I like them together. I do. But the path they went about doing it is just so weird to me.
Yeah. But they had nowhere to put Nia, so they put her in a tag team.
And she puts people over in those
great.
Yeah. So if we get a solo Lash run after this, then, you know.
Or we could get a Lash and Nia feud that leads into a title run. So
I mean, I hate that, but you know, it's always we have to have some turmoil at some point. Who's going to turn on the other one? Because we need them to, because it's like we talked about with Rhea and Io. It doesn't need to be a who turned on who, just something to build to where the two of them are like, I respect you, but we got to get in that ring together kind of thing.
Right.
You know?
Right. I mean, like, it would be nice for them to end like Rio. Like, you know, they evolved together. They did some, you know, extent. But they're not gonna, most likely not gonna let them end on nice terms. It'd be nice though.
It would be nice. I need that match.
And now that I think about it, guys, I don't think Charlotte and Alexa are gonna end on bad terms. I don't see it. Unless Alexa turns on. Yeah.
They're gonna end on bad terms. It's gonna be bad terms. And it's gonna revolve around this tag team match that's coming up.
No, that could be it too. Because in that promo, they did have Kiana James and Julie come out. Now they have made it very clear they are not friends; they are strictly business. I mean, I respect it though. I mean, they seem to have it more together than the buddies on the show.
I respect it, but stop having her go after a goddamn tag team belt when she ain't doing shit with her damn belt.
Yeah.
And you just finished showcasing Kiana. So you showed us that she's amazing by herself. just to put her with her champion tag team partner to lose
in a tag team
contenders match when you
make it make sense. It don't.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
Have Kiana turn on Julia so we can get this match. Julia did so well in the Elimination Chamber. She deserves the title match. And why not take it from Julia?
Mm-hmm. I just hope they don't try and do a whole surrogate thing, try and make her a double champion.
Cause she damn sure don't deserve no damn double belt. I'm sorry, you barely deserve this US belt that they keep giving to you. I'm sorry.
I mean, and it's not her fault. The storyline is trash. The storyline is hot trash, and it comes back to the writers. We're gonna get into that in a little bit, but it comes back to the writers.
All she does is scream when she do a promo.
Oh,
cringe as fuck.
She screams worse than Roxanne.
Liv.
Oh yeah. Oh.
No, but I'd rather Julia. I'm sorry. I'd rather listen to her.
What
if I had to pick, is what I'm saying.
Well, look, at least I can understand what Liv is saying. I don't be understanding shit Julia's saying.
Oh Jesus! I'll say this, but I see both sides. But Liv scream, it's funny, but it's horrible. Like I don't want to have that in my headphones because I cry. But it is funny to watch. But Julia is funny because it's like on SmackDown, she cussed them out. I don't know what she said, but she definitely cussed them out. I definitely knew she called them something.
Exactly. So, my point.
Yeah. But that's what makes it funny because y'all don't know what she said, but y'all know she just insulted.
She insulted the shit out of it.
So you're gonna throw hands. What's going on here?
It's like I don't know what you said, but I'm offended.
Exactly.
Right.
Like, bitch, what you
You need to be.
What you just said?
Yeah. But
English, bitch.
but no one hasn't seen energy for Kyrie and Oscar, and I guess because they know nobody wants to spell with Oscar.
I want to see that match.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because Julie's gonna try to say some crazy shit to Oscar, and Oscar's gonna put her in that Oscar lock.
Haven't the two of them yelled at each other? Was that Rumble? The two of them kind of yelled at each other.
I think it was. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, someone being like, "Okay, I need this."
Mm-hmm.
Curse each other out in Japanese. I don't care if I don't know what you're saying. Just have the match.
No one's gonna go backstage with Google Translator. Okay.
No, nobody.
That takes the fun out of the car.
They show us to act like they don't know what EO is saying when she's speaking English. So don't try to disrespect them. Just let them use their language, because even if they were speaking in English, oh, she's cute. We don't know what you said. No, we're not. No, hold on. We're not doing
they understand EO. If you watch the promos, they be talking. EO be talking on Raw, and they be nodding their head like they understand what you're saying.
No, I'm talking about like fans.
Oh yeah.
Them. Yeah. It's kind of like a disrespectful thing. I'm thinking more of them. As far as the company, I'm not worried about it.
Yeah,
exactly.
But the fans is kind of like, I don't. She doesn't have to care that you don't know what she said, or that you weren't listening enough to understand that she is speaking English. You just don't, That's what
I agree with that. Yeah. Now, kind of flip that to, we finally saw some male tag teams on SmackDown that came out of hiding. So it's nice to know Motor City's still there. Fraxium's still there. Los Garza's still there. Wyatt Six, of course, is still there. Jesus. But they had the tag team gauntlet match. But the people who won were not a tag team until Friday. So we had Damian Priest and R-Truth win the tag team champions for SmackDown. I have feelings about it, but I'm going to start with you, Mimi. How do we feel about our new tag team champions on SmackDown?
I mean, clearly they have chemistry. You see them backstage all the time. I mean, I love them separately. I love them together. But it's still the fact that we're doing this again, where you don't know what to do with them as solo competitors. So you throw them into a tag team to go against established tag teams, just to have them beat the established tag teams to go for a title. Haven't we done this before?
Yeah, I mean,
like
ooh.
I love them, but it's just like we need another plan B when you don't know what to do with them.
It seems like all of Damian Priest storylines are plan B. And I really hate to see that. It's like every time you turn around, we see Damian backstage, he's talking to Trip Warriors. Next week, nope, we're going to have him talking to Aleister Black. Nope, change your mind. Here he is with R-Truth. Like, what are you doing with this man? Where are we going? Because I'm lost. So, you know, I can't get invested in Damian when you're not investing a storyline into Damian. So now you're reaching back, 2-3 years into a different storyline from Raw? What the fuck? I mean, but Phil, how do you feel about it? I mean, I'm happy for them, but what are your thoughts?
If I can be brutally honest, they put Truth in this number one contender shit just to get the heat off of them firing Road Dogg.
Ooh. Okay.
What in the past few weeks we couldn't tell if Truth was coming or going, being honest.
That's true.
And
That's
now
true.
all of a sudden Road Dogg is gone and now Truth gets a title match.
Look, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I feel like this is smoke and mirrors. I think he's still gonna get released at some point. And they're using like, well, hey, we still gave him a title.
It's to take the heat off.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. And that just sucks because I love R-Truth. And I mean, like I said, I enjoy watching Damian. They both deserve great singles title storylines.
It would be nice if they actually put the fucking belts on them and give them an actual storyline that we can go with. And then I'll believe that this all wasn't a fluke.
Yeah. I mean, you could put R-Truth in the open challenge. Even if he doesn't win, have him go against Carmelo for the open challenge because he can wrestle his ass off.
We had just talked about this in the last pod. That Truth is still capable of wrestling.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Yeah, and his matches are a lot less stiff than some people in the WrestleMania match card, but I'm not going to go there.
Hello.
I enjoy watching R-Truth in the ring. He had matches with John Cena. Like, what are we doing? Yeah. Yeah, but I do hope something comes out of the storyline. Maybe they will end up with singles titles at some point. You know, I'm not a faithful believer. Let them cook. Haven't been a long time, but you know, I'm gonna try to see positive. This year has been horrible. I do want to say like there's been a lot of great moments this year, arguably, but yeah. So yeah. And I will say that was an interesting ending. I was not predicting them to win. Now, not until they came out last, I was confused. But if you had told me, in the beginning of the night, I wouldn't have thought they were going to win. No.
I knew from jump they was going to win.
Oh, Jesus. That is so random.
It's time to throw, it was time to throw a little twist in there. Something that they didn't think, we thought was coming.
Here's an idea. Why don't we give it to another tag team? You got, where's did Frazzy never get a title?
They were always in the matches for it, but they never won.
Right.
And you went to AAA and got Los Garzas, whatever the fuck their name is. You went and got them.
Yeah. Well, see, they were on SmackDown. You put them in purgatory. Now you brought them back. So I'm glad they're here. Hey.
I mean, what's going on with the Street Profits, though?
Exactly.
I heard they've been on NXT dark matches.
I get that, but if you can take Los Garza back from AAA, then why Street Profits can't get pulled back from NXT? I mean, even if it's just for entertainment purposes, like, hey, we're still here, we're still doing our thing. put them in there just to add another element to it. But it's like y'all couldn't even grab them from NXT.
Yeah.
I
don't know what's
DIY.
I don't know what's going on Street Profits and the DIY company as well.
Gargano, don't bring him up, please. Don't.
No, he's gone. Remember, it's Johnny Wrestling again. He is no longer. So for those watching,
wrestling shit last night.
Yeah. So for those who didn't watch, basically Johnny Gargano and Candice Ray had a moment backstage, and Johnny decides, hey, I'm coming back to the ring. I'm gonna use my own name again. He, calls out to backstage, anybody who wants to come get it. Oba Femi comes out. I don't know how many moves he did. I remember maybe 2. I looked up from my phone to text, and he was out. He was late the fuck out. So, I don't know if they're writing him out eventually. But this is kind of sad to watch.
The world may never know.
I don't know, Mimi, do you feel like shit, every week he's been in a fetal position at some point?
I mean, unless this is their, like, okay, we're going to kind of write him off to do like a character change. Because they like doing those. Fake an injury, be like, oh, he's going to be out, for a little bit, and then he'll come back as like his older character, maybe, but I don't even see that working. Ever since DIY split up, I don't know.
Yeah, I get it. Again, it's a lot going on, and rebrand or not, he needs something.
It's sad.
Yeah. And if he goes to AEW, I kind of don't want that because I don't want him anywhere near Gargano. I need him to be his own person. Jesus. Yeah. But best of luck to him. I'm not gonna say the other 2 words, but best of luck to him. Yeah. So
deuces.
Yeah. I meant next week. Okay. Cool. So as far as TV, the last couple years, I want to say alone, have been very underwhelming. I'm not going to go deep diving into the other years, but since WrestleMania 40 shit's got weird, I would say, especially with the move to ESPN. For those who don't know, ESPN has not been happy. Their relationship with WWE allegedly is already very strained. So all this is alleged, of course, but ESPN is supposedly unhappy with WWE. The move was very rushed to ESPN. They were supposedly out of their contract with Peacock earlier than they were supposed to. And with WrestlePalooza and every other pilly that's happened, I can see why. And what WrestleMania, the investment in typically is supposed to be the Super Bowl of wrestling.
They told them folks they had a new era.
After the Netflix era started, remember? Because it was new era when they went to Netflix. And then boom, you're a new era again a few months later. Because you have so many TV networks you have contracts with. But yeah.
Yep.
I don't know, guys. Like, and honestly, I don't know what to say. I will say this: being a fan of WWE is becoming quite expensive. Like, and I would say in recent years, it's always been a little pricey being a WWE fan for going to shows if you're buying merch. But now it's like, even if you just watch the pod at home, it's not cheaper to watch at home anymore. But at least domestically speaking. I can't speak for everybody who's just paying for Netflix. But for us that if you just have YouTube, ESPN, Tubi, which is free, okay, I guess. But it's just all these different channels, and then like it's just kind of, it takes the fun out of it. And then God forbid if you do have appealing, that's underwhelming, well, you're out. You're out of a certain amount of money that you worked hard for, which is the equivalent of a ticket, most likely to an independent wrestling show. So, I don't know. Do you have everything you want to add, or anything you kind of want to vent about as far as this?
I think the only thing I have is just, and it's like I don't always say we don't want to be negative or anything, but it's kind of like how WWE always try to tell the fans to stop, I guess, acting like they know the business and everything else. It's like, hey, you drop on Rhea, so you let us inside the business, right? You don't want us, and then every other day, if not every day, you're telling us how much money, how much this, how many people attended this, how many tickets were bought, and you're showing us the business side, but you don't want us talking about the business side, even though that's what's affecting fans being able to attend your shows. But it's still like the finger's always being pointed at the fans for doing too much, saying too much, wanting too much. And it's like, okay, so we actually want to give y'all money and support you, but you're trying to scam us, and you're upset because we don't want to pay that because the product does not match the price point. But I'm sorry, that's business, and I don't work with it also.
I don't know, Philly, do you feel like this is a lesson that needs to be learned with the company? Because like Mimi said, it comes down to business, and maybe they need to fall to learn, hey, we need to lower our tickets. Like,
they know that shit. They know that shit. They know their tickets are not affordable for most fans. They don't give a shit. Because they know it's going to be somebody who going to buy that damn ticket. So, they know it. They know they're not affordable. When we were younger, my dad could buy 5 tickets for under $200. And they weren't even nosebleeds for WWE. So, they know them tickets high as hell. They know that.
Yeah. Well, hopefully in the end I mean this in the most sensible way. Hopefully eventually learn from what you're doing. Because at some point it's gonna come, it's gonna come to a point like, hey, we can't keep doing this. No matter who thinks they can pay for it, if something outweighs the other, they're gonna have to do something different. Now, whether it happens sooner than later, only time will tell. So we'll see. But kind of bringing it to Road Dogg, somebody commented, the 13 comment about Road Dogg being the scapegoat, because I do want to touch on that. As far as Road Dogg, he did leave WWE. So we do now have a woman head of creative. Now she's already been on the creative team, I believe.
For Raw.
For Raw.
Yeah.
So as far as her being head of creative, like, do you feel like fans have expectations that may be unrealistic in regards to creative moving forward?
Probably. What exactly?
I'm just saying, speak your truth here.
I mean, fans are gonna have a problem whether creative is amazing or whether creative is terrible. They're really gonna have a fucking hissy fit now because it's a fucking woman who is about to be over both shows. So, yeah, I mean, they ain't gonna be pleased either way. So,
plus, I mean, it takes time too for you to really see any change happen. Anyway, it's not going to be something that's instantaneous anyway.
Because
like she were literally exactly. So she has to finish one thing, and then we'll have to see it because it's like it takes time when you have to change, and if they have a whole new outlook on what needs to happen, you're not going to see that right away.
It's like you're taking over.
Enough for that.
Yeah, it's like taking over for somebody who's already driving a car and it's already in drive. So I get it, but I do feel like, of course, there's going to be that section of fans, and you know who they are, but they're gonna be over criticizing. They're gonna find every flaw, every issue because she is a woman writer.
This is about to be an issue.
Yeah. But I do hope more will come out of her eventually as far as being the head creative because we complain like when we watch Unreal and we look, at their staff, there were no apparent women on the creative team. I think it was maybe her and one other person at the most.
For what I remember, there was one other woman other than her.
Yeah. Yeah. So maybe we'll get some other women behind creative team eventually.
Exactly.
That's what I was thinking. Hopefully this can open a door to them actually getting a more diverse staff, more women, more people of color, gradually getting to that space because it needs to reflect what the roster looks like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So hopefully.
I'm just hoping fans, and I'm gonna say it, the men shut the fuck up now because you got a woman writing these stories. Thank you.
It needs to happen expeditiously.
Yes.
Yeah, but it does.
The stories are not good. The stories are not this. Hell, y'all complain about Road Dogg ass. He gone now, so.
Yeah. So which one do you want?
They gonna say they rather have Road Dogg. I guarantee you.
Road Dogg and Triple H, same person they want to be fired. Well, I'm gonna tell you this: when Road Dogg left, they act like Triple H got fired. Like that. That energy is so weird to me. I mean, and I'm not gonna call the person out, but I was scrolling on a particular app, and this person was screaming. Yes, I said screaming about WWE ending and how it's about to end. Okay, all right, I'm listening because I try I try to hear people out and be unbiased about things. But this person was saying WWE was ending, and Road Dogg was the final straw. And I'm like, oh, okay, I don't think you understand how things work. But okay, yeah, but it has been a weird narrative lately. When one person leaves, it's like you're opening a can of worms to them. I can't speak for everybody, but
That's true.
I mean, it's like they haven't gotten rid of Hayes yet. They have, like there are others that are that should be in the same boat as Road Dogg as far as criticism and whatever. Because again, we watched Unreal, so y'all told on yourselves, and you're mad that we actually heard what you said.
Yep.
This was an act like we didn't hear what half of y'all said.
Yeah, and this is a company that's 140 years old, right? So like you're acting like he's the sole person behind the issues that you're having issues with. No, it definitely goes further than that.
It does.
Yeah. But I also kind of want to dig into the fans as well because there's been an issue that has been around for a long time, but it has not been called out enough, I feel like. So Alicia Teller, she's the announcer, for WWE. She has called out fans for basically being creepy in these parasocial relationships. So I'm gonna paraphrase. Basically, she said, "Just because I respond to you does not mean we're best friends. Doesn't mean like we have a relationship. So like, at what point is a healthy fandom between a wrestler and a fan? Because I feel like personally, for me, and this may sound crazy to some people, but I don't like watching too many interviews with wrestlers when they start talking out of kayfabe. I mean, and maybe it's because I'm old school or whatever, but I don't like it just because it's not because I don't like seeing the person outside the sport or outside, their company. It's just because of other fans, like they make shit weird, like this. I can't describe it. It always puts me in an uncomfortable spot personally because I don't want to be grouped with this part of people. Yeah, but what did you think of her remarks? I'm gonna ask both of y'all.
They was being weird.
Mm-hmm.
She had every fucking right to call them out. Because at the end of the day, they're human. Yes, they work in the entertainment business, but they are human. They have boundaries just like every other motherfucker in the world. And once they are crossed too many times, it's definitely time for you to speak on it.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, it's the entitlement where it's like, if I spend money on the product, if I watch you, if I support you, then you owe me. And it's like, no, they didn't tell you to spend your money to support them. You decided to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So, hey, early enough, it's fine. But yeah, it's just kind of like, it's just like, I don't understand it, because like if I message you and I'm just like, hey, I think you're great, whatever, I'm not expecting anything in return. I just hope you see it, to be honest. Like, I just want you to see it and be like, hey, I think you're amazing. You know, I'm a supporter. And I'm gonna go about my business. I'm not gonna sit there and wait for you to respond and then proceed to be like, well, we're besties now, so you know, you owe me, you know, your attention and everything. Like, I don't understand why it gets to that point. And even for people who do watch interviews, like you were talking about, if they're okay with watching interviews where it's just them and they're not in character, seeing that shouldn't make you feel like, oh, well, I know you now, so I can expect these things from you. I don't understand how that, like, where that happens for people. Because I'm like, if I'm a fan, I'm a fan. If I see you outside somewhere, I'm not going to bum rush you. If I'm able to tell you, hey, what's up? Cool. But I'm not about to bother you.
Yeah, like at the airport.
A typical person does not like to be touched.
No.
Oh God.
Grab a camera in their face.
Exactly. They deal with the cameras and shit all week or whenever they're there. They don't want to do that. They want to be able to talk to their fans and speak to their fans, but don't be weird.
Stop touching them and grabbing them.
Touching people. Shit. Then
keep your hands to yourself.
Exactly.
Here's the question. Do you want somebody to do that to your kid? If you have a kid, would you want somebody to do that to your mom? To you, like, would you feel comfortable with that? That's what it boils down to. If you want somebody to do that to you or to somebody you love, then don't do it. Don't fucking do it. That's how you solve that. Common sense is real. And if you can't figure out, use logic or ask somebody if this is logical. Because chances are, if you have to ask yourself, it's not. Yeah.
Go outside, hug a tree, sit in some grass, walk barefoot in some grass. I don't know.
Right.
Something. It's weird. And then to say that these wrestlers kind of asked for it because they chose this profession.
Whoa.
Excuse me. Yeah, like I've seen people say that where they're like, well, they chose this profession, so they should expect it.
Oh, that's like, don't let the money make you.
Bitches, you insane.
That's what I'm saying. But they're legit. That's kind of some of their reasoning behind this happening. And they think it's like, well, you know, no, people wanting to know about you. Okay, yes, that comes with territory. Your personal life isn't so personal anymore. Yes, that comes with it. I'm sure they understand it. But I don't think a lot of them fully know how crazy some people are, and that they think that they can just do whatever they want to you and say things to you, and it's okay because they're a fan of you.
Exactly.
This comment is perfect. It's all of this. Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
Exactly what that is.
Yeah, but what does she have on though?
Yeah. Tell me to throw them off. Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah. First, I want to take a moment to thank everybody for joining in. For those in our Discord, the code is 4610. So I'm saying one more time, it's 4610. So I'm gonna move on. So for those who are familiar with, I believe, WCW and Rey Mysterio, If you're not familiar, Conan unfortunately has undergone surgery and his leg has been amputated. So he's currently hospitalized. And I know he may be old. For some of us who are older, he's only 62. So, I mean, he's not too old. And so it's sad. It's sad to see, everything he's done. And I hope the best for him. But, is there anything y'all kind of wanted to touch on or anything y'all want to share as far as memories?
I just used to love to see him and Ray.
Oh yeah.
And I'm pretty sure Ray is, down about that. Because that is one of his best friends. So it's, bittersweet. I like Conan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I was watching a match not too long ago with him and Ray.
Mm-hmm.
Just like obsessed. I'm like, I still love both of them so much. So
yes.
Yeah, just prayers to him and the family though.
Yeah.
Hope everything is okay.
Well wishes.
Yeah, he's probably my earliest wrestling members, I want to believe. Like, when I really first started getting into wrestling on my own, without my grandma. Like, that's who I kind of pivoted to. So, yeah, this is kind of upsetting. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do hope the best for him and his loved ones. But before we do wrap up today, I do want to talk about one major thing that has happened. I'm not shut up about it, so I'm sorry. Not sorry to anybody who's in the Discord who I've talked to. WWE 2K26 had their early release this week, and I've been playing it since it came out. Because I want to make sure if y'all should get it or not. That's my job. So I want to give y'all an honest review. So somebody had to make the sacrifice and buy the game. So I'm going to talk to y'all about my rise, because since the game came out, that's pretty much the only mode I've been locked in on. But what I like about it versus last year's My Rise is very limited. In order to unlock characters, you had to play the same crap 3 or 4 times. It was the same story. You got a GTS, you were portrayed by CM Punk. Bailey portrayed you. It was a beginning, middle, end type of thing. What I like about this year's My Rise is more intricate. It's more of a Black Mirror kind of thing. So you get to pick if you want to be heel or face. They ask you several times during My Rise, hey, are you gonna, basically, are you gonna do right, or are you gonna keep being on some fuck shit? Because basically, I don't want to ruin the whole story for those who haven't played yet, but you're basically having a comeback story in the style of CM Punk to some extent, loosely based on him, very loosely based. But you have a lot of moments where you can pick your own fate and you get to unlock different stuff depending on what you pick. So I do like this version better. And it took me, I think it took me about 8 hours to finish My Rise. So it wasn't too bad. That's if you play it for the most part nonstop, which someone shouldn't do, but it is what it is. But that is what it is. So it's on our Twitch channel right now if you want to see what I did. So it's on the Wrestling Queen Cypher Twitch. But I will say I enjoyed it. And another part I really want to give WWE credit to is is the My Superstar. So the Creative Superstar mode has increased tremendously. So they still have a lot of the crazy hairstyles that they had in years before. But I think they have somebody Black on. I'm almost positive 2K has reached out to some people of color, because they have baby edges now. the braids, the braids look like braids. They have Kalani Jordan's fro looks decent. They have you can make your hair 2-tone now, 3-tone. So like you can have the roots and then the tips. Like how Mimi's hair is, they have that in the game. Like they actually have that in the game. Like they have a lot of things you could do. And then like the outfits are decent. Like the women who were in there last year look phenomenal. Naomi finally looks amazing, because they've been doing that woman crazy for years. So she finally looks amazing. And I believe she hands down has the best outfit. She has the caution outfit on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she hands down has the worst outfit. I mean, the best outfit. I can't send the people these comments today. I'm sorry. The best outfit. But yeah, so For those who enjoy making a superstar a custom character, or if you like the My Rise game, then I do advise to consider getting 2K26. In that case, I would just get the base version. I do have the Monday Night Edition. So I'm going to continue to let you know if there's anything else different. The only thing I've seen different so far with the Monday Night Wars edition is just the stuff you can get unlocked in the beginning, but I haven't used anything related to that yet. So it's not relevant yet. So I'll let you know when it does become relevant. And yes, the Titantrons are better. I feel like the resolution is higher. I'm not going to get into it right now. but it's better. But yeah, did anybody want to add anything else before we wrap up today? I'm going to start with Mimi. And please let us know where we can also find
you. I don't think I have anything too different. Just please don't be weird. I know we're going to have to keep saying it because I don't see it changing. I don't know why. I don't get it. Like, just being a fan and being somebody who's proud to be a fan of things and a fangirl of things. And I just don't understand how some people just can't leave it at that when it comes to who they like. Like, you don't have to try to make it more than what it is. Like, just because you're paying money to support these people. I don't get it. Just please don't do it. Just please. Like, I'm begging you at this point because it's very tiring having to see an article almost every week of somebody saying, y'all are weird, leave me alone.
I mean, we've been seeing it almost a year. It's not going away.
At least. At least. I don't get it. But y'all can find me on TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram at Music Junkie. And my wrestling page on Instagram is Crash Outs and Moonsaults.
Perfect. Phil, what are your last thoughts and where can we find
you? Just remember, wrestling isn't something that we just watch. It's something that we feel. It's something that we desire to watch. It's something that we have a passion for watching. So again, off of Mimi, don't be weird. If it's something you don't like, it's not up to your speed, go on, LaPuff. But you can find me on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok at girlieslove_wrestling too.
I'm just going to say this. I don't know how else to say it nicely.
Speak your truth.
I mean, I do. I feel like every week I'm up here cussing at the end of each episode because the people are weird. I don't know what else to do at this point. We almost 80 episodes in. I don't know what else to say. I'm going to just say this. You know, find a healthy space. If you feel like, again, if you're questioning if this is okay, this
not okay.
Wait, guys, I'm serious. If you're questioning whether it's okay, if I should touch this person, it's okay to feel something. Seek help. It's okay. It's okay to ask for help. I'm very serious when I say this, guys. So please don't be weird. Please don't be weird. Come on.
I'm sorry. It's like if you have to ask, the answer is no. Sorry. Okay, continue.
And the answer is no. Yeah, the answer is no for sure.
No means no, damn it.
Yeah, no means no. There we go. That's my advice for the day. No means no. Great. So thanks to everybody watching. You can find me on YouTube and all our channels. Wrestling Queen Cypher on YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, Facebook. I'm malfunctioning today, guys. I'm sorry. But here you go. And then also our shows are live. We are live every Saturday, every Tuesday. So 2 p.m. Eastern, 1 Central on Saturdays, 7:15 Eastern, 6:15 Central on Tuesday nights. So please make sure to tune us in live if you want to be part of the conversation. We do love to engage with people watching. We do thank you for watching. Please, if you're watching before or after, let us know, leave a comment, make sure to like. Please make sure to subscribe so you don't miss anything. And if you're listening on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, please keep in mind the episodes are posted the next day. So we always encourage to watch live, but thanks for listening up there as well. So with that being said, we're out. Make sure to stay tuned. This is the road to WrestleMania, so only the beginning. We do have some bonus content coming. So stay tuned, guys. We're out. Have a good weekend. Bye, guys.
Yeah, who run the ring?